Happy Tuesday, confessors. Let's get down with the crown. Are y'all up to speed or even privy to what is going on in these Love and Marriage DC streets? Well, if y'all ain't, let me help y'all get into this little bit. What y'all see right here is a picture of the Tyers, Jamie and Arena. They went live last night and they wanted to get some things off their chest and they had a lot to talk about. So apparently some of the girls on the show are insinuating that Irena hooked up with some guy whose name will remain nameless at a party that was supposedly thrown by Carmen. Okay? Now, apparently she hooked up with a guy at the party. Now the girls are talking about it, kikiing about it, and Irena is not happy, nor is Jamie. Now, it really all kicked off, I think, when Winter went live with another blogger talking about all of this. Now, mind you, Winter used to be cool with the Tylers, as far as we knew, but now we're seeing a whole new different situation. So Winter did an interview and she talked about how Irena was with this guy. I don't know if it was just a one night stand or a situation. But the whole thing was everyone is denying it except a group of ladies. So Jamie had time. Now, you know, Jamie is with the shits and he goes and he will go toe to toe with a blogger. He don't care. So he put out some posts, some receipts showing some DMs and text messages going back and forth, I guess. So this one here says, here's some tea for you to spill. This is the guy from Carmen's party who told everybody he slept with Irena 5 years ago. This was 5 years ago, I guess. He's a former Baltimore police officer turned pastor. And no, he is not the guy Jamie speaks of with the inappropriate text messages. So this is a whole new different guy that we're talking about here. So let's move on. The next slideshow, y'all can pause to read. As you see, they're just going back and forth trying to get the whole situation of what's really going on. Now you see in this slide here, he clearly puts Carmen in the middle of this, and you see Winter's name. See, so Carmen and Winter were there. And then he's at the bottom, you see he's saying, ask Carmen. He is saying, like, Carmen is just the gatekeeper of all of this. What is happening, y'all? And here's what it talked about. Well, Winter spoke on this in an interview and she did a week or two ago to being the real reason Irena doesn't like her, as Carmen. Also, Carmen spoke to it, I believe, on Kamisha's YouTube. So here you see that they are talking about the fact that Carmen and Winter are in this and asked Carmen, and Carmen spoke on it on Kamisha's YouTube. Carmen went off, actually, on Joy, and that's when I got privy to the fact that Carmen and Joy weren't cool no more. And I was like, what? The last slide says that when Carmen say his name, he said it out of his own mouth. He'll inbox and ask you. I gave you the story. And then it goes on to say this is not hearsay and still naming Winter and Carmen. Winter and Carmen are at the forefront of this. So I was basically just watching this interview like this because I was basically gagging. My mouth had dropped. There was so much going on. So they played clips of Winter talking in her interview about what she said about Irena and the guy. They also played an audio of the guy talking to Jamie. And the guy completely says that basically Carmen. That's all that came out of his mouth. And not only that, there was a point in the video where he wants to clarify that this is in fact the same Carmen, the same person that they are both talking to. And he repeats Carmen's number on the freaking video. And Jamie played it. Now, here was my thing. There was at one point where the video went private. So I thought, okay, maybe he's fixing it and editing it out. Then the video was back up. I'm like, oh, okay, he fixed it. We're good. So I wanted to make sure. I go to that exact spot. It's still there. The number is still there. So Carmen's number is on full blast. And she already said she's been getting crazy calls. She gonna have to change that number. Damn. Now I know Jamie know better than this. So I feel like this was a mistake. I'm hoping it was. I know he wouldn't go as far as to dock somebody like that. That's just wild. So when I woke up this morning, I went right back to the page to see maybe he fixed it by now. It's still up there, y'all. It's still up there. Oh my goodness. It is a lot going on. It's still drama going on. Jamie has tagged certain bloggers into this, and bloggers are responding, and it is a lot. I'm just glad I've always been a neutral blogger and stayed out of it the most of the way. Y'all know, I love the show. I watch the show. I'm a fan before I'm a blogger. That's how I do this. I'm a fan before I'm a blogger because I was watching the show before I became a blogger. So I am a fan before I became a blogger. So I just love the show. I love the people. I try to stay neutral. If any of them ever want to say anything on my platform, I invite any and everybody on both and all sides. Because I love to get every side of the story. That's how I get down. Regardless of if I feel I'm on someone else's side or not. That's just how you're supposed to do. But y'all, what do y'all think of all of this? Did y'all know that Winter wasn't friends with the Tylers anymore? And do y'all think that Carmen and Joy will ever be cool again? I have no idea. I know there's no hope for Ashley and Joy. I will never even ask for that. It's not happening in this lifetime. But the girls are girling on this season of DC, and I just don't understand why. And it's dragging their men into this, and now the men are being called sassy. It is the era of men being called sassy. I don't think I like that at all, by the way. But that's where we at in life, y'all. But hey, it is what it is. If y'all haven't watched the interview, y'all could definitely go watch it because it's definitely still up, including